Hi, I'm Amy from atlantaveggies.blogspot.com, and I'm going to talk just a little bit about how to grow a blueberry in a pot. This particular blueberry is a little bit big. You can get blueberries that are bred specifically to grow in pots for your patio, and they are wonderful, and I recommend those to everyone. This is one that I started though from stem cutting from the rabbit eye blueberry bushes that are in my front yard. And it's just waiting for me to find it at home. It's 4 years old, and it needs to be repotted. So to get this healthy plant this far along, it needed a few things. It needs, because blueberries love acid soil, it needs more acidic conditions than most potting mixes are going to provide. So if you can find the potting medium that's for azaleas and camellias, that will be your best bet to give this a good home. For berry production, it'll need a friend because they need to cross-pollinate, but that's okay. It needs to be in a sunny position so that it can have enough light to produce fruit for you. It needs to be kept from drying out even in the winter. So when I move this plant to a bigger pot, I will be finding a soil potting mix for acid-loving plants like azaleas and camellias, and it needs to be really in a much bigger pot. You know, an 18-inch size would really be better. Until I can find this a good home, it needs really to go to someone's yard, and I'm hoping that I can do that instead of repotting it. But it's done really well. It's produced berries in this pot when I've kept it out in the sun, but it does need to be kept wet, you know, moist even in the winter, so don't ignore your potted plants in the winter. If the roots dry out, then the whole plant will die, even though they're very cold hardy normally. But if you take pretty good care of your plant and find it a nice big pot, put the soil conditions just right, then you'll have blueberries from your potted plants too. So this was Amy talking to you about potted blueberries.